Today we're working on a DIY paper craft Christmas shabby chic wood tag. This is a design team project for Reneabouquets.com. But first, welcome to my channel. My name is Linda. If this is your first time here and you don't want to miss out on any further DIY craft videos from me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and notification bell for future updates from my channel, faythchik777's DIY by Design. Now let's get started. So what I've got here, you'll see below a shaped wood tag. I found those at Dollar Tree, not our local Dollar Tree. It happened to be about an hour away. I was out Christmas shopping and stopped in. They got a great little craft section, so I picked up quite a few different wood tags. It's about a 5x7 size. Off camera, I traced around that wood tag and a couple of other wood tags for my stash I'll be using, and of course cut those out, sewed around the perimeter, and now I'm adding texture by opening a pair of scissors and using the sharp edge of the scissor blades along the edges of the paper. And I'm going to be using Beacon Fabri-Tac liquid glue, and you can find that at Walmart or the local major, or I don't know local, but major craft stores such as Michael's, Joann's, Hobby Lobby. It's a great liquid glue. I love it. Once it dries, it is set. It's a little bit of a faster drying glue, but it holds anything from metal to paper to clay to, I mean, any leather, anything you can think of, that glue holds. So I'm just adding my papers to all the wood pieces. I decided not to do any prep work such as painting around the edges of the wood pieces because they were perfectly fine to go with this project. The colors were fine, so you know, a little less work for me, and it makes this project a little bit quicker. I'm just kind of showing you here the sewing that I've done off camera. These are Reneabouquets Beautiful Board Laser Cut Chipboard set of 2 chunky chain link frames, and I'm going to be using the smaller one, and I'm just going to emboss it. So I'm running it through my Versamark ink, and then I'm using this Frontage embossing powder from my stash. It's kind of got like pinks and golds and white embossing powder in it. So I'm sprinkling it all on, and then I will shake off the excess and use my heat tool to melt the embossing powder. This is a pretty cool technique if you've never tried embossing powder before. It looks all powdery when it's first on, and then when you melt it, then it becomes this real glossy, clear look to it, and it just adds a nice subtle color. This is Reneabouquets Beautiful Board Laser Cut Chipboard Grid Elements. You get a set of 2. They're great for background pieces. I've already just kind of pre-cut a couple of pieces here. They work wonderful for background or tucking in flowers, or great to cut apart. All the element pieces, the different designs are wonderful. This is just a metal number 2. I'll be pairing it later with a metal number 5 to kind of signify, of course, the Christmas holiday 25, the day of the Christmas holiday. I'm just kind of deciding where I want my placement. When you use Reneabouquets Beautiful Board Laser Cut Chipboard, it is very thick, almost the thickness of a nickel. So a lot of times when I'm doing all the layering I have to use extra cardboard pieces to kind of level up against the thickness of the chipboard, or the Reneabouquets Beautiful Board. Glue on this little wood tag. And then this is Reneabouquets Beautiful Board Laser Cut Chipboard. It comes in a set of 2. They're called Sweetheart ATC sets, and you get 2 pieces just like that, as well as 2 little small hearts about the size of the heart cut out there. And then I added a couple of metal frames from my stash. This is a Prima Marketing Memory Hardware resin frame. It's called Marseille Grand. It is from Reneabouquets.com. So I got the metal frames on. I'm going to get this Beautiful Board ATC tag on. And I had to add some cardboard to that resin frame, of course. Level it up with the Beautiful Board. And then we'll get that right on top all of these pieces. You have a little working time with the glue, but once it's set, it's set. And it sets quickly, which is what I like. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead now and get this chunky chain link frame on. Get another piece of cardboard here, kind of level it up on that frame. Add another piece of the grid element down at the bottom on top of the resin frame. It's fun to layer. If you haven't tried it, try it. This is a Reneabouquets chiffon flower with pearl rhinestone centers. This is the color Ivory. Beautiful flowers. I love them. They're so shabby. These flowers here are from Prima Marketing. Spring Farmhouse collection, 2 packs called Simple Things No Other Place from Reneabouquets. The other flowers I just showed you are Reneabouquets mulberry flowers, mini roses and leaves. The 3 flowers that I'm using from those mini roses and leaves are the colors of Dusty Pink set, the Pink and Ivory set, and the Pink Sorbet set. These are Reneabouquets laser cut chipboard snowflakes. The first set I showed you are called Linda's Love Flakes. The second set I showed you is a 7-piece vintage snowflake in small. And the words I showed you are Beautiful Board, Beautiful Words of Sweet as Sugar in the size medium, and we'll just be using the word sweet out of it. And so what I'm going to be doing is layering up my flowers. That little center's in the way. I'm just going to cut it off, and then I'm going to be layering it up with the Beautiful Board laser cut chipboard Linda's Love Flakes snowflakes. And yes, those are named after me. Renee made those in honor of me because the snowflakes have cute little hearts all in and around the design. And then I'll be layering up using some of the snowflakes from the 7-piece vintage snowflake set. Again, those are in small. I love my Linda's Love Flakes. I can't wait till winter comes around and I get to use them. They are so sweet. They are so me. And then adding some of those flowers we talked about, Reneabouquets mulberry flowers. I'll have all the links down below to everything I use, so no worries if I'm going a little bit fast with all the products. The products come up so fast and then I have to play catch up to tell you what I'm using, but that's the way it goes. This is just a little Christmas wood tag from my stash, came from Walmart. It's perfect for part of the title. This, I love her. This is a Reneabouquets printed beautiful board laser cut chipboard piece. This is called Christmas Belle. I love how she's holding all her packages. She looks so vintage and shabby, and then her little doggy's like pulling on the ribbon of one of the packaging. It's just so super sweet. So she is kind of the focus of this Christmas tag. And she is in the small size. And I'm able to layer her kind of on the chunky frame and on that little tag. And here comes the sweet word from that Sweet as Sugar beautiful board word. These snowflakes here, they're tiny, these cute little ones here. These are Beautiful Board laser cut chipboard. They're beautiful bits, and the set is called Winter Snowflakes. They're just tiny, so I'm going to add a couple of those in there. So the title here is called Sweet Joyful Noel, just because it's cute title, and I thought it went well with the picture. This is just a metal arrow from Tim Holtz collection. Here comes my metal number 5. It's so tiny I have to use tweezers. And then to finish up this tag, I'm going to add some Reneabouquets chunky glitter glass in pale pink, and I'm going to use some Prima Marketing 3D matte gel I'm just going to brush it on. It's kind of like a Mod Podge. It dries clear. I'm going to brush it on and then pour on this glitter glass and then tap off the excess. So I hope you enjoyed this project. Of course, again, I will have, as I said earlier, the links down below to everything that I use from Reneabouquets on this project. I will have the links down below to all things Reneabouquets, including the Facebook page, the Reneabouquets Artists with an Edge group, links to Reneabouquets blog for inspiration for my projects and other designers' projects. I will have links below to my blog as well, and all my social media platforms. Come follow me there. Come follow Reneabouquets. I hope you enjoyed this. I thank you for sharing your time with me, and I'll talk with you again soon. Bye.